good evening. Just making sure here that I am online. My Facebook started acting up at around, an hour ago, and I could not get out online. Interesting. My internet worked. But here I am, and I hope it's going to be fine for the next 30 minutes. Can you just tell me if you hear me all right? Just make like a thumbs up that you can hear me okay. So we will start shortly. Just send me a little okay or a like or something that you can hear me fine. Welcome. There we go. Okay, I still cannot see anybody here. Okay, I'm online and I can hear. Great. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you. It's always nice to know that it works. So it's exactly 9 o'clock and I will be starting because I'd like to keep the time. And welcome to everybody. We have a new moon tonight, and we will do a special meditation. And for those of you that have never watched this before, an extra welcome. I've been doing this since January 10th I started. And if you want to know a little bit more why I do this and my philosophy behind it and all, go back to look at the January 10th meditation, because I don't go through it every time. I want to dive right into the meditation. And this is a guided meditation, so it's a little bit different. I have a topic each time. Actually, I've had different topics. What is it, the 18th time or something like this today. And I'm planning to go on until the end of this year. And then we'll see what happens. Today's topic that we will look at is implementation. And we will do a visualization exercise or meditation tonight. But we'll start like we usually do. I want you to find a corner of your home where you feel like you're really at peace, where you can sit down on a chair, just relaxing, planting your feet on the floor, and when your hand, just put them in your lap with your palms up. If you're sitting up against a chair, try to sit a little bit away from the back, or have a pillow in your lower back when you do this. So I want you to sit erect with a straight back, your chin in a little bit, and move your shoulders back. What we always do, this takes 30 minutes. I try to keep it to 30 minutes. So that's the frame for tonight. And as I said, it will be a guided meditation. The posture is very important. So beside from all the things that we already done, I want you also to imagine that you have a string here, right up here. And I want you to lift yourself up in that string and just connect it upwards. So if you get tired and you feel like you're slumping down or something, just pull on this string so you feel you have the energy here. Just pull on it. And your chin in a little bit. And during the meditation, you can choose to have your eyes closed or half and half open. You do what you want to, whatever feels comfortable for you. So let's start. I want you tonight's intention is implementation, but I'd also like you for now to set an intention with your training, with your meditation. Just think about it for a few seconds. What is your intention for this moment together now with me? What is your intention? Is it relaxing, letting go of stress, worry, gaining more energy maybe? What is your intention? I know it's very important to have the intention with us, whatever we do. So don't forget that when you do your meditation too. Just bring in the intention in the beginning. So let's start with that intention in mind. Let's start the relaxation. So we'll start with our face. Just gently relax the face. And I want you to put on like an inner smile. Just bring it out from inside, from the heart. Let it come from the heart and move all the way up to the face and to your lips, and bring out that inner smile. And with the inner smile, we can also start relaxing our head, our face, the neck, all the way down the back. And also out to your shoulders. Just feel like you're letting your shoulders hang by the side. Relax. Relax your arms, relax your hands. Relax your hips, your thigh, and your feet. And imagine them being planted firmly on the ground. And the first thing we'll just take notice of is the way we breathe. I don't want you to change it in any way, I just want you to notice. Just breathing in through our nose and breathing out through our nose. That's all. We do it every day, not consciously. But now I want you to pay a little bit attention to your breath. Is it deep? Is it shallow? Is it stuck up here in your chest? Or do you feel like you can work your way all the way down to the diaphragm and the stomach? Just notice. That's all. Meditation is really about being and sitting with whatever is going on with you right now. That's how easy it can be. And I try to make it very simple. We will go deep into relaxation now, and I will count you in from 1 to 9. And every step you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. And I want you to imagine this like in the middle of the brain, you have the pineal gland. So if you point from your forehead, between your eyebrows and the back of your head, and if you put a straight line in here as well, you come to right in the middle of your head, and you find the pineal gland. And we will focus in there. So we'll start. 1, 2, 3. Imagine you're going in towards that place in your head. 3, 4. Going deeper and deeper. 5, 6. Going deeper still into relaxation. 7, 8, and finally arriving at 9. Now we have our awareness inside our brain, inside our head. And from there we can just watch the thoughts passing by. We don't have to act upon our thoughts. We don't have to go traveling with our thoughts. We don't have to do anything with them at all. We just see them pass by. And we're going to have a little bit more help to clear our mind. And we'll do that with the meditation, the toning, voicing 1 that I've been doing, I think, ever since the beginning of this year. We will say 1 together on the exhale. And when you do that, you also put your tongue up on the upper palate so you can feel the vibration traveling slowly up to the very top of your head if it's a clear passage. So we inhale, and together with me now, 1. And then just breathe normally after that. Just breathe. And we will do it again. Breathe in. 1. Good. And just breathe normally. There we go. Better. And last time, we inhale and exhale. 1. And it doesn't matter how long or how short it is. I just want you to get a feel for what this voicing, this toning does. And it helps us to clear our mind, helps us to focus. So whenever you have a hard time focusing, you can just do this very short exercise. Stay within yourself. Stay within, very close to the pineal gland inside your brain, inside your head. And we will start looking at the topic tonight, which is implementation. When it comes from going from stress to strength, there are 5 steps. We have already looked at awareness. We did that quite a few weeks ago. We then looked at clearing out and cleansing the body, because that is a step that we have to do before we start recharging. And we talked about recharging 2 weeks ago when it was full moon. I think you remember that meditation that we did then. But now it's a new moon, and a new moon is open for new things, new plans, new intentions, new habits, and implementing what we have learned. Because just having an intention is not always helpful or will take us all the way. We need to start with an intention, but we need more. We need to start implementing it. And for doing that, we need a structure. So I'm going to take you on a visualization. I'd like you to imagine that it's tomorrow morning. You're laying in bed. You hear the alarm, you turn it off. And you start thinking about the intention for the day. And then I'd like you to start to visualize a perfect morning routine. What would it look like for you? A perfect morning, waking up, feeling rested. Usually a perfect morning starts with a good night's sleep, so we have to start the night before, like tonight, with relaxation, good night's sleep. And then tomorrow morning, waking up rested. Now the perfect morning for you, the perfect morning for all of us looks different. So I'd like you to bring out a visualization of what would be perfect for you. From the moment you wake up, you sit up in bed maybe, start stretching. Would you start off with a meditation? Or maybe a little bit of thankfulness in the morning. I'd like you to visualize and go into this feeling. Is it something special you can hear? Is it some music you will hear in the morning that you want to play, or do you want it quiet? Maybe you'd like to listen to the sound of the waves or sound of birds, or just some meditation music. What do you feel? If you're sitting down, what are you sitting on? Is it soft? Is it hard? How do you feel inside your body? Also imagine, is there a smell, something that you want to have around you in the morning? Maybe you have a candle, or maybe you have incense you like to burn. Or maybe you just like to get up and make yourself a cup of tea in the morning and have that by your side. And you can smell the tea. You can taste the tea. So go into this perfect morning, your perfect morning routine. And just visualize it. And keep it in your heart. Put your left hand on your heart. And put that feeling in there, into your heart. This is your perfect morning routine. And there is nothing stopping you from doing this. tomorrow morning, and the next morning, and the next, if this is what you want. You could put your hand down again in your lap. And we will also look at the perfect evening routine. What that would look like for you. Winding down a couple of hours before you go to sleep, maybe. Instead of reading mails and watching TV, maybe a book, an inspirational book. And it doesn't have to be long. If we just give ourselves 10 minutes, 15 minutes to really have our perfect evening routine, what would that be for you? Would it be sitting down for 5 minutes, meditating, thinking about the day, being grateful for the day? Would it be clearing your mind? Would it be any type of movement, physical movement? Because if we're very tight in our body, we also need to get rid of that tightness and those sore muscles before going to bed. Relaxing, letting go. Do a body meditation. One of these meditations that I've done is a full body meditation. Maybe just take that one and go through your whole body. So what is your perfect evening routine? Going to bed with ease, with peace, with a silent mind. Instead of having your mind full of things from the day that's happened. Visualize. What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you smell? What do you taste? Just going through that as a perfect evening routine. And when you have it clearly in your mind, just take your hand again, put it on your heart. And just keep it there. Your perfect evening routine. This is what you'd like to do. This is what you'd like to implement every night, as much as you can. And making it a priority. Because if we can end the day with a good feeling, and if we can start the day with a good feeling, then the days are usually a lot easier to deal with. Keep your hand on your heart and just breathe in. Hold the picture of your perfect morning routine and your perfect evening routine in your heart. And if you're ready for it, you can make a promise to yourself that you will try to keep this. Remember this, implement this. It doesn't have to be a half hour like we're doing now. It can be as little as 10 minutes. I think we all have 10 minutes extra in the evening or 10 minutes extra in the morning. If it's important to us, we will find the time. So keep it in your heart, keep it in your mind. Implementing and giving your life a structure. A structure that will help you with stress in life. We can take a deeper breath, breathe in, breathe out, and put your hand down on your lap again. And just notice what has happened with your breath. Notice what has happened with your thoughts, with your feelings in your body. Just notice. I'm slowly going to count you back from 9 to 1. So we'll start at 9. 8. 7. And for every step we'll get a little bit more awake. We can start moving our toes a little bit. 6. Can move. Start rocking the body a little bit back and forward. 5. This is especially good if you're not used to sitting and you need to move a bit. 4. 3. 2. You can start stretching your arms out and up, as far up as you can. And then finally, when I say the last number, I want you to slowly open up your eyes and feel refreshed. 1. I did promise you a different meditation, didn't I? And I think it was. Meditations, there's so many. There's so many. I've been, what is it now? 32 years been doing this and Qigong, mindfulness and meditation, and I just don't get tired of it because there's so many different ones, and we are at a different place. I am at a different place in my life at different stages and need different things too. And I think that's the reason why I want to give you as many different meditations as possible that I can think of and just give it to you so that you can pick one that fits you right now where you are, where you're at. Okay? And as I said, it doesn't have to be long. Start with 5 minutes. Go up to 10 minutes at least. Okay? And when you've started, you get so used to it. You just want more of it. You find peace within it. Some people find it they have to move, do things. Then I would say that if it's stressful for you to sit down, this is why I do Qigong too. If you have a lot of stress in your body, it can be very hard to just sit down and do this. And then I encourage you to do more physical things, physical exercises to get rid of that stress and anxiety and worry that you might have inside your body before you sit down and relax. And if you have any questions about this, please, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to help you in your meditations. I'd like you to get up a practice. I'd like you even to get a good morning routine and a good evening routine. I was a little sneaky. I sneaked this in on you, didn't I? So, yeah, and as always, 30 minutes goes really quickly. I'd like to hear from you. I see comments coming in. I'm loving it. Thank you. This is the reason why I do it. I just want to share. I want more people to feel and have what I have. The tools that I've had for a very long time that has helped me enormously through difficult times. So if I can share that with you, I'm very happy. So new moon, set intention. Don't forget to implement it as well. Because just an intention, it's we need to do something with it, okay? So implement it, build up a structure at night and at day, and you will see it will be so easy to follow, okay? Next time I'll see you, I hope, will be on October 1st. I have some news then, but I'll tell you then, October 1st. And it'll be a full moon then. So just see what you can do from now. New moon today, build up your practice, build up and implement it, and we'll talk on the full moon in 2 weeks' time and see what has happened. Wishing you a good night and good luck with everything, and hope to see you soon. Bye.